What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This is going to be the first video in a little mini JavaScript course that I'm going to be releasing. By the end of this course, it'll probably be like 12 or 14 videos, or it might be up to like 20 videos, but the last like 4 or 5 or 6 are going to be like little projects. But I wanted to make this JavaScript course because I wanted to just make like a little practical course that people who have no idea what JavaScript is, or if they've never done programming in their life, they could quickly pick up the key concepts and get to building stuff. Because the truth is that you're never going to really learn programming or anything or web development until you just start doing it, okay? So I really frown upon those Udemy courses that are like 50, 60, 80 hours of JavaScript, because you just going through a course nothing's going to stick until you start applying what you learn. So it's almost better just to get a simple overview of what JavaScript is, and then you'll right into building stuff with it, and that way it'll stick, because you'll actually be solving problems and applying what you learn right away to build something that actually has meaning. Okay, so that's what I want to do with this little mini course here. It's going to be a free playlist on YouTube. So I guess the first video is going to be like, what is JavaScript and why do we use it? Or like, so what JavaScript is you have HTML and CSS that build the web page and style it, and then JavaScript adds the interactivity. So like even just clicking up here in Google and having like all these searches that I've done today, this you could use JavaScript to display this stuff. You could say when a user clicks in the search box, display their whatever. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 most recent searches. Display them. Okay, and then of course that'll involve like a database to store that information, but JavaScript will be the one that's actually displaying this to the user, to us. Okay, so that's one really common use case. Another one would be like, let's say we want to go to ESPN.com, and then let's say we want to sign up for like an ESPN account. And now you have an email sign-up form, which is something that we pretty much all fill out every day. Now, let's say that I just fill out like I put something in here that's not even an email, and I try to hit continue. It's going to run through on the front end and the back end. The front end is going to be the JavaScript, and there's code on the back end here that says, hey, if this doesn't look like an email address, meaning if it doesn't have like an @ symbol and then like gmail.com or something, like that. Like if it doesn't have that, flag this as not a real email. Like pretty much do a check on it with JavaScript. Look if it has certain characters, and if it doesn't, display a message. So if it's empty, the JavaScript on this page says do a red underline of this input element and put required in red. That's all shown with JavaScript, okay? And then if we just add random stuff and hit continue, it displays something different. It still says do the underline, but then it has different text. It says please enter a valid email address. And then let's see if we try to enter like a real email. So we'll just put like q@yahoo.com. And we'll see what happens. We'll hit continue. And then good news, you already have an account. So it picked up. So this is just like some random thing that I did that millions of people have probably like typed this in as like a dummy email. But the JavaScript on the front end picked this up as an actual email, so it let us go through to the password area to enter a password. And that's all with JavaScript, guys, okay? Same thing here, just like clicking this arrow and displaying this message, that's also JavaScript. Like the JavaScript on this page says if a user clicks this arrow, just do that little animation and display this text. And then it says, again, if they click it again, make it disappear. That's JavaScript. More examples. Let's say you want to go to like an e-commerce store, and usually you'll go in. So this is just like, I don't even know what this store is. I just randomly found it. But usually if you scroll down, you'll get something. Let's just say men's. So usually you'll get like a pop-up, which is called like a modal, that says like, hey, if you want so much percentage off, give us your email address. It's not popping up here. Of course it's not. But again, JavaScript could be used to change all the colors on this. This is JavaScript. On click, show different colors. Show the brown one or whatever that is. So what is this, a bag? Okay. Or on click, show the black one. JavaScript, guys, right here. JavaScript is allowing these images to change. Okay. Let's just see if we can find like maybe a different website. Maybe like Nike will have a modal. So shop. More JavaScript though, like when you click this, there's a modal, so perfect. We clicked on this. This is what's called a modal, guys. It's a pop-up, and this is, again, this is all displayed with JavaScript to the user using JavaScript. And then again, there's like a database. There's a whole backend. It's not just JavaScript, but what is allowing us to see that this is here is JavaScript. And then same thing, this X right here. If I click it, the JavaScript is probably going to tell this to disappear. So let's see. Boom. Yep, that's JavaScript. Again, you need JavaScript to do stuff like this, guys. So that's why JavaScript is important. So I'm not going to go through the whole history of it and bore you like everybody else. Like, oh, it was invented in this year. It was invented in like 1996, but that's all you really need to know. JavaScript is what lets us interact with pages. So we have HTML and CSS, which builds this layout, and then the JavaScript adds the interactivity like that. So I'm going to stop the video here, guys, and in the next video, we'll get into more of like basic programming principles and how to actually get to the point where you can plan out and write like a simple little app using JavaScript. Okay? All right, I'll see you in the next video.